You know what this game needs? More romance. Kitty, can you give us more romance?
Hello, Kitty. How are you today?
I need romance, Kitty. I need romance.
Quite well. Do you have any news? I understand that Mr. Boucher has been thwarted in love.
Oh, thwarted in love?
I thought he looked a bit despondent today. No one seems to know much about the affair, but I think his love is going to marry another.
Oh no, how tragic!
The French are inclined to be rather dramatic where affairs of the heart are concerned. He does seem to have his heart broken, poor fellow. I think I will go and condole with him, and perhaps at the same time I might get some information I need. He would probably enjoy the chance to visit with you. Well, I must hurry away. Be seeing you. Goodbye, Miss Darcy.
Oh, Jane. Oh, this guy had his heart broken. Let's see if I can pump him for information.
Bonjour, Mademoiselle Darcy.
Bonjour, Monsieur Boucher. How are you this fine day?
As well as I have a right to be.
I heard you might be suffering from an unfortunate attachment.
Unfortunately, I am afraid I have lost l'amour de ma vie.
Okay, so I think he said, I lost the love of my life, and Jane responds, which is quite sad.
Que peut-être?
Our destinies are never fixed. But right now, I wish most that my work provided the opportunity for seclusion.
It is said that time heals all wounds, especially les blessures du cœur.
You are all kindness, Miss Darcy.
Alright, so this guy is very sad. He wants to be all alone and never to deal with anybody else ever again. He wants to become a hermit, in other words, which means he'll be interested in an ornamental hermitage.
Au revoir again.
So let's show him the ornamental hermitage
Bonjour.
thing right here.
What's this?
It is a business opportunity that I thought might appeal to you. It provides an income, living accommodations, and most importantly, the opportunity to be alone and consider the cruelties of life.
Indeed, this is a perfect situation for moi.
In that case, do you think you will still be needing your mare?
But of course, I would be glad to sell you my horse. With my new life, it will not be a necessity.
I will be glad to pay what you paid for her, plus £5. Would that be acceptable?
That would be very generous of you. The horse is yours. By the way, her name is Midnight.
Merci. I wish the best in your new profession. I will have my groom come for the horse.
I am indebted to you for this marvelous new chapter in my life.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
I love how that is actually a puzzle. Your puzzle is to make this guy a hermit so you can buy his horse. I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. Okay, so we've solved the puzzle. Now we are actually going to go riding on the horse, now that we've actually purchased the horse. And let me move this up to the front of my inventory. We'll be needing it shortly. So now we want to rush all the way to Jane's room again in order to tell the groom to get the horse ready. Too bad we couldn't have, turned around and talked to the groom while he was getting the horse away. Oh well. Such is life. Ready? I'm having a hard time going through the door. That is a tricky door. Very, very tricky. Martha, hurry up.
Did you ring, miss? Do you know if our groom has collected midnight from Mr. Boucher?
Yes, miss, he has.
Could you ask him to have her saddled? I would like to take her for a ride this afternoon.
Yes, miss, I'll take care of it right now.
Thank you.
Good Martha. Good Martha. Good Martha. Now we immediately run back downstairs in order to get the horse. Having more trouble with doors, I see. Oh my. Let's see. Horse is going to be over here.
I bet if you could talk, you could certainly tell me some stories, girl. I should try to find out more about you before we go for a ride.
What you want to do is use the culprit's cloth on the horse.
If the horse book Mama sent me is correct, if I show Midnight this cloth, she might just take me to where she has been stabled. All right, gal, you can have your head. Show me what you know. So this is where you've been kept, Midnight. This old mill looks abandoned. I don't think I'd ever be able to find my way back here without you, Midnight.
So yeah, the culprits are here at the old mill. This is where they have been keeping Midnight. And really, the only thing we need here
The shoe
is
not
this.
rusted, so it must have been lost recently.
This is a shoe belonging to one of the culprits' horses. And we can explore the old mill. There's nothing for us to really see or do,
This
but
mill hasn't been used for a long time.
you know, we can look around. Take a look at it's a mill. We've got a giant millstone connected to some rope. We'll be using that later
It looks
on.
spooky now, but it must have once had a happy family living here.
It could have been an unhappy family, Jane. It could have been a very unhappy family. And let's see, we've got some items here that we'll be able to pick up later on. Again, we can't actually do anything with them right
I
now.
imagine a lot of grain has gone through this mill.
I think we have some rope. That will be important. It's actually going to be the final puzzle of the game, is mill puzzles, I believe.
This is a very lonely place.
I like how Jane just keeps insulting the mill wherever she goes. This is so lonely and empty and cold. I don't want to be here. And there's another thing we can pick up. And that's it for the mill. Let's go back home. Yeah, now we have a somewhat tedious puzzle. We know where the culprits have been with the horseshoe, right?
Let's go, Midnight.
We found hoof prints at the lodge, and we found hoof prints at the forest. So we're going to go to those locations and see if this horseshoe matches. I mean, we kind of already know that the horseshoe belongs to the culprits, but it's good to double check. And once we do that, we should be able to give the horseshoe to the groom. Give it to the groom. And then he'll be able to tell us who the horseshoe belongs to. I think that's a sequence of events here.
Did you ring, miss?
Yes, Martha. Will you have the groom ready my horse? I plan to do some riding.
Yes, miss.
Yeah, so mostly just a lot of horsing around in this video, huh? Ha ha! You know, I've been thinking my wife and Katie and my wife Katie, I think we should have children together because that would give me a legitimate excuse to use all these dad jokes I keep making. I told that to my wife Katie. She's like, Michael, I think you're kidding! Ha ha!
Ah, I see you are all
Kidding
red-covered.
about pregnancy, huh? Okay, maybe that joke was in poor taste, but it was totally worth it. Okay. Enough of these silly jokes. Silly jokes about childbirth. It's not worth all the labor I'm putting into it. Shouldn't belabor the point. Horseshoe right over here.
They match. Whoever has the horse this shoe fits has some explaining to do.
Yes, they've got some explaining to do. And didn't mean to get off the horse here. And also we had hoof prints at the forest, so let's go to the forest. And I'm told some people have made the mistake
Want to
of
see what can be
of
found
putting
in the
down the
horse.
horseshoe and not picking it up afterwards. You don't want to do that. You actually do want to pick up the horseshoe afterwards, because you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it.
The shoe matches the imprint in the dirt. If I just knew which horse the shoe belonged to, we could catch these highwaymen.
Right, so we have double, maybe even triple confirmed that the horseshoe belongs to the culprits.